So, train back from Poitiers to Tours, and the timing of the trains means I have to travel by TGV this morning. Now I think TGVs are marvellous, but I don't really like travelling on them. For a start, they're nearly always full, and when you open the door to go into the carriage, I always feel like an English comedian going onto the stage at Glasgow Empire. That's where the audience look up at you in silence as you walk onto the stage and say, "Right, Sassenach, see if you can make me laugh." You have to book a particular seat, but at least there's a sign on the platform which tells you exactly where your carriage will stop. And I'm stood here now in exactly the right place. Now what's happening here? Don't tell me French railways have got it wrong. Well, no, of course they haven't, and I'm going to learn something new this morning. Another equally long TGV is going to pull in behind. And now just watch this for magic. I wouldn't have believed that had I not seen it with my own eyes. Apart from the magic of joining two massive trains together, can you imagine British Railways organising two trains from different corners of the country to arrive on that platform at the same time? I certainly can't, and I think that trick is even better than the trick of joining them together. Wait a minute, aren't I supposed to be on that train? Well, no, not really, because that's another trick. I've taken this shot after I got off in Chatellerault. I hope I've pronounced that correctly, because this is the place where I decided to break the journey and have a look round Chatellerault. Or is it Chatellerault? Now again, because of the timing of the trains this morning, I've got 4 hours here, and this isn't really a tourist stop. Oh, sorry, I'm not really a tourist, am I? A bit of a giveaway there. Anyway, here we are now in the main square in front of the town hall. We've now come down to the river Vienne again. This navigable river was the main trade route before metalled roads. I learned since return that this place was renowned for the manufacture of cutlery from the 11th century. That's before Sheffield. And here's a young lady painting a restaurant sign. And here is the market hall. And Descartes spent his youth here. His house is now the Descartes Museum. Oh, and here's Monoprix, and we're back at the town hall. So what are we going to do for the next 3.5 hours? Hello? What's this now? Well, you just watch and see, and watch in wonder like I did when I was there. Yes, that is milk they're pouring into the pond here, and this is another example of the French organising and protesting when something happens that they don't like. There are police around, as you may have spotted, but they didn't seem to try to stop this at all. Our wonderful English policemen could have stopped this in 2 minutes. They could have got them on traffic violations, health and safety, and for the easiest, they could have got them under anti-terrorist legislation. They were protesting, the farmers were, because the price of milk paid to them was too low. I don't know how you feel about these protests and strikes and things. Strikes are very annoying when they cause you inconvenience. Again, shouldn't they be like us and say, well, I'm sure it'll be alright then, I'm sure they know what they're doing? Or do they think they live in a free country or something where they've a right to protest? The tractors now seem to be leaving, but it's not all over yet. Surely they could get them here on anti-litter legislation. What's the point of parliamentarians dreaming up legislation if the police aren't going to implement it? So off we go, and I don't think we're under arrest. I think this is a police escort. He's actually the secret police cameraman. You'd think they'd be able to afford a camcorder, wouldn't you? We ought now to just go down the road and have a quick look at the church, which was founded in 1066. We better not be too long though, because we might miss something. Now the local council's arrived to clear up. I must say they did a very efficient job in good time. Perhaps they were on piecework or something. Anyway, that's protest number 2 we've seen in the few days we've been here. Without spoiling the story at all, protest number 3 will affect me more directly, as we shall see. So it's now back to the station and back to 2.